Last week when I got home from a ski trip in Aspen, I got hit with the flu and I lost my voice. So I literally couldn't talk, so I wasn't able to take calls. So a couple of the guys on my team were able to run my group coaching call on the Thursday. And apparently one of the topics that came up, one of the questions that a lot of my clients wanted to know is like what my team members think makes Jeremy so special. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about exactly what makes me so special and how I've been able to do what I've been able to do. So let's get into it. My name is Jeremy. I help online coaches scale with ads and setters. If you're doing at least like 5K a month and you've got some cash to play with in terms of ads, book a call down below. Be chatting with me directly and hopefully I'll have a voice by then. But nonetheless, what makes me so special? The answer that one of my team members gave was nothing. He's just consistent as hell. And I've heard this before from a few other people that know me very close as well. And that is really what it comes down to. I'm not special in any way. My clients are not special in any way. Like, for example, Danielle, who signed up 2 weeks ago, she made her entire investment back within the first week. How is she able to do that? Is she special? No. Or look at Nick. He's a fitness coach. He joined 8 weeks ago. So 2 months ago. He was doing like 5 to 10K a month for a long time. And now he's on 24K in the last 2 weeks. He's on pace for a $50,000 a month. That's nearly like 10x in his business in like 2 months. Is he special? No. How was I able to go from zero to get a 2 comma club, or at least qualifying for one, in like about a year? Am I special? No, I'm not. I'm just consistent. I've just been doing this for 6 years, showing up every day, putting the work in, especially on the days where where you don't know what the hell you're doing. You don't know, am I doing the right things? Is this what I'm meant to be doing? Is this not? Are my goals actually achievable? Am I ever going to actually reach them? But a little part of me deep down always says, absolutely. Just keep putting one foot in front of the other. Build the empire brick by brick. That's it. Each day, you have a choice. You can either lay another brick down on your wall of the empire that you're building, or you can take a brick away. Your actions that you take today will determine whether or not you do that. And over enough time, you're either going to have an incredible fortress that's going to give you everything you've ever imagined, or you're not. You're going to be living like a peasant. Stuck, stagnant, plateaued. To me, that's a life of hell. So when I hired a fitness coach a couple years ago, he told me the same thing. He's like, Jeremy, you get the best results out of any of my clients. He's like, you were my star case study and testimonial. And one thing he told me is like, you just showed up every single day without question, without fail. You tracked every meal. You didn't cheat. You hit your macros to a T. You hit every workout. You went all in. So it wasn't by accident, was it? Not at all. I was just doing the boring shit for a long time. Every single day. Day in, day out. Especially on the days where I sure as hell didn't feel like it. Which is exactly why I'm recording this video for you right now. I committed to 2 YouTube videos a week. Right now, this week, I've only got 1 scheduled. Am I going to let a flu and a sore throat and a really weird voice get in the way of that? Most would. But I made a commitment to myself that I'm better than that. That I'm not going to let external circumstances that I can't really control get in the way of my vision. Because I understand that success is my own personal responsibility. It's nobody else's. It's mine. And as a result, whether I achieve my vision or not is completely, utterly, and entirely up to me and me alone. So yes, right now, you can probably hear it and see it. I look like a bum. I feel like a bum. And I sound like a bum. I really didn't want to record a video right now because every word I speak, it hurts my throat because it's really dry. I'm going to go make some tea after this, but I'm doing it anyways because I want you to know that I'm not special. Why do my clients get incredible results? Why do people, like there's so many programs out there, I have like 5 times more clients than I do, but I have 5 times more client wins than they do. How does that happen? I did the boring shit for a long time. I rebuilt the program 3 times. I'm in the process of doing that another time right now. It's not fun. It's not fun at all. It's boring as hell. Kind of sucks a lot of the time too. It does. It's not exciting. It doesn't put cash in my bank right away. It does in the long term, I'll tell you that. I got a lot of referrals. But aside from that, that's the foundation. And it all starts with the belief and the mindset that no matter what happens, you're going to show up and do what's required of you, especially when you don't feel like it. And if you have a hard time doing this right now, where every day you wake up, every other day you wake up, and you're negotiating with yourself, say, today things just, I got a busy day. I got a long day today. I'm tired, and you're negotiating with your lesser self. Go do 75 hard. That's what changed the game for me. I used to be like that for years in my parents' basement. It was tough. It was a struggle. I had to force myself to read books, to learn how to enjoy reading. I still don't really enjoy it. Look at all the books I've read. Discipline beats inspiration every single time. And consistency beats intensity every single time. So if you can be consistent with your daily disciplines, or if you can be consistent and disciplined with your daily non-negotiables, I should say that, you're going to be unstoppable. So when I did 75 hard and variations of live hard as well, for over 300 days, that really just built that skill of consistency, which is really what it all comes down to, right? So I'm chipping away at it. If I'm adding a brick to my empire every single day, whereas the people I'm going up against, some days they're adding, some days they're taking away, some days they're taking a few bricks away. Who do you think is going to come out on top? Who do you think is going to win? Yeah, exactly. So don't beat yourself up when you do have bad days. It happens. It's totally fine, right? 5 years from now, is it going to matter? No. But like, if you have bad days all the time and you don't do anything about it, and you have more bad days and good days, 5 years from now, it is going to matter. It's going to matter a lot. And it's going to determine exactly the results you get in life. Because there's a quote, I'm probably going to butcher this, but it's like, a man doesn't determine his outcomes. He determines his habits, which determine his outcomes, or something like that. And the habits are the things you do every day on a consistent daily basis. In other words, your daily non-negotiables. And as long as you have the skill and you build the skill of discipline to show up consistently every day, to lay those bricks, to do the boring things, the hard things that suck, day in, day out, it's going to suck for a while. It will. I promise you that. But I also promise you, one day it's going to all be worth it. Mark my words. So, moral of the story, I'm not special. You're not special. My clients who get incredible results better than anybody else in the space that I know are not special either. The difference between them and you is they bet on themselves. They took a leap of faith. They made a commitment. And when they make that commitment to join the program, it's not the commitment to join the program. It's a commitment that they're telling themselves that they're worth it, that they're worthy of leveling up and they're ready. That's really what it comes down to. Because I know every single time I've invested into a program or hired another mentor or coach, that's the exact same thing. I tell myself, all right, let's do this. Let's get to that next level. I'm ready. And then I see exponential growth shortly after. So that's one side of the coin. The other side is they just show up and do the work. They show up day in, day out, take action, and get the results they've always wanted. Simple as that. So I'd imagine if you're struggling, if you're not where you want to be right now, you've probably been negotiating with yourself a lot, with your lower self, pushing things off till tomorrow or next week. That never comes. Can't be doing that. Can't be doing that. So, that said, my best piece of advice is to start building the skill of discipline so you can be consistent with the boring things that you know you need to do and just do them for a long time. And I promise you, they will pay off. You just need to have patience. You also need to do the right things. You got to be doing the right inputs. That's obvious, but to a lot of people, it's not. So I have to say it. But yeah, the biggest thing is consistency, discipline, and then integrity to actually follow through and do the things that you tell yourself you're going to do. Nail those three things, you're going to make a lot of money. So, that said, my throat hurts. It hurts to talk right now. I got a full day of calls tomorrow, so I got to rest up. But hopefully you're able to learn some, get a bit of an inside look into the secrets of my success. So, that said, appreciate you guys. See you next video. Bye.